waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. And, of course, game one of the season gives them their first real look at Oklahoma City.
Taking on last year's champions, who recently toasted them in the NBA Finals.
O'Neal misses. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And it's in there.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Halliburton surveys the floor. They set the pick. And the Pacers tack on two more.
You know, the shot of Halliburton is just so steady. You add in his driving ability. Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Dort. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Halliburton got 5.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And here's O'Neal. The three from Curry. Fires in the triple.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Here's Duncan. And Indiana again with the bucket. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Curry looking it over. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Indiana leading. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. EA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's why it's so tough trying to defend Curry in pick and rolls. When you think he's looking to score, he can find a teammate with the pass.
Siakam, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
2 points. That one goes. Halliburton got 7.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Curry. Indiana with a rebound. To the paint. Nembhard, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. The rebound by Duncan. So it's the Pacers now to the inside. Nembhard. Second shot opportunity. Here's Halliburton. Off target from the wing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Caruso from the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Nembhard. Banked it in off the glass.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Indiana. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires the three. The rebound by Duncan.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Here's Nembhard. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And here's Curry for three. Rebounded by Halliburton. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And a deep three from Curry. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Siakam. Here's Duncan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And now a 9-point Indiana lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Siakam outside. Pass to Duncan. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Curry. He got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Well, there is no distance outside of Curry's range. That makes him one of the most difficult covers in the history of this league.
Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Williams.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
no doubt.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Thanks, everybody.
1:51 left to play in the second quarter. McConnell outside. Pass to Huff. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Huff's got his first 3 points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Thunder trail by 4. And Wallace, here we go. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And he knocks down the first one. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Graham.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Back to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And he lobs it up top. Dominguez shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Oh, turning speed into airtime. What a jam by Mathurin.
Joe gets the 3 to fall. Joe's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Toppin. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Thunder trailed by 3. And here's Wallace. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
And you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Joe on the wing. Hartenstein a screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Deflected. The kick out, Curry. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. From D. Holmgren. Buries it from 3. Holmgren's got 5 now.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Duncan, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Outside Curry. Dort outside. Puts up a deep 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 7. Back to Halliburton. Pulls up. Tips it up. Here's Duncan. Nesmith on the wing. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now on the court is your squad. Get loud. Let them hear it.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Get loud again.
It's Dort on the wing. Down low. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Mathurin. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Thunder trail by 5. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Inside. It's stolen. Here's Shepard. Still no points. The shot. Toppin. Outside for McConnell. To the inside. Here's Huff. Got a hand on it. Joe with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim. They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Left side Kuminga. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton outside. Pass to Huff. The Thunder with the rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Halliburton with the ball. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
On the wing, Curry. Fires the three. Siakam pulls down the board.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Neesmith on the wing. Pass to Huff. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder trail by 5. Outside Curry. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Outside Curry. The three. The putback. There's the triple. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes in close.
A nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Caruso outside. Curry fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
Yeah, they'll take it, but he's got to find other ways to contribute, having missed 4 or 5 shots this quarter.
Jams it home!
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Screen by O'Neal. From deep. Siakam there for the rebound.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Nembhard fires. Can't hit it. Thunder trail by 6. Now Curry. Williams with the screen. With the floater. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Halliburton outside. Oh, can't hit the jumper. So it's Oklahoma City now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And count it.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
Stephen Curry tips it up for 3. Money from 3.
Well, if you need a big one, just give it to Steph Curry. Got quite a few rings to back that up.
Halliburton outside. Shoots a 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
To take the lead. Curry outside. Nembhard with a steal. Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Curry! And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Siakam.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
The first one falls. Siakam hits them both. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Curry. Here's Holmgren. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Duncan. Halliburton outside. There's a screen. Clock at 6. And he buries the jumper.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Curry fires. Just in time with the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Halliburton outside. From downtown. Up again. Oh, it's off. Just over a minute and a half played here at overtime. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Now Halliburton. Here's Duncan. Halliburton outside. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Trailing by 2. 4 on the clock. Siakam the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Now here's Caruso. Here's Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Takes a 3. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
It's what we've come to expect over and over again. Steph Curry coming up big.
It's stolen by Curry. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
The line for the Thunder, Shaquille O'Neal.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.